Good afternoon. Welcome to Idaho Mountain Built. Hope you're having a great day. It's a beautiful fall day here in Idaho. In the video above here, I just showed you how I manny up my hay bales. In this video, I'm going to show you how I pack them, how I load them, and what I do to get them into the backcountry. You know, there's a lot of different ways to do it. People will barrel hitch them, people will basket hitch them with just ropes, and that works. I've done it. I don't barrel hitch my bales though. It puts too much weight on the front end of the animal. If I do anything, I'll basket hitch them on if I'm just going to use a rope. But you know, I sew, and you know, I build whatever I need to make things work. So in this video, I'm going to show you how I load them. I don't consider it cheating. I consider it just working smarter and not harder. I've built these bags that'll haul a bale of hay just perfectly. I'll go in heavy with hay and I'll come out heavy, hopefully with elk quarters or deer or bear or whatever I happen to be hunting. But anyway, stick with me and I'll show you the process of how I do that, from putting the bale in these bags to putting it on a mule and roping it down. All right, so what I usually do is I'll just get the bale and I'll stand the bale up, put my rain flap down on the inside, and I'll just take one of my custom made bags and I'll just put that bale right inside of it, just like that. And then I'll just tip it over. And it's ready to go. As you can see, I've got these loops that I've sewed on. They're just the right length. They'll go right over my deckers, and they'll work really well for loading a bale of hay. All right, you've all met him. This is Dooley. He's our example today that we're teaching with. So anyway, there's a lot of ways to pack it, but this works well for me. A lot of times I'm by myself in the mountains, and putting bales of hay on with a rope can be laborious. It's hard. You got to get them adjusted just right, height, the whole 9 yards. So the system that I've made, I need to apologize for the highway. It's pretty noisy today, quite a bit of traffic. Anyway, the system that I made works well for an individual by themselves loading. So I'm just going to raise my bale up. It's in my bag already. Turn it around on this side so you can see it. But I'm just going to lift it up and on. Hook my straps. There, I've got one bale on. I'll switch the camera to the other side and show you the other side. Okay, just going to hoist our bale up. Get the front strap on. Get the back strap on. All right, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a rope on here, and the rope will keep the bales from going back and forth. It'll just make them, it'll hold them down better. So it's basically just like a basket hitch. So I put it over my front bars. I'm going to bring it around. Hopefully you can see that. I come around the bale. Now I'm going to take the tail and put it underneath the bag and bring it out the bottom. So you can see how I've put it around the front of my bars. Then the rope goes around the bale, goes through the back bar, and then it goes down under the bag. Okay, so you can see the rope right here coming out of the bottom, and that's what I'm going to tie up here. I'll show you that next. Okay, so on my bags I have a strap. I'll put that up and over the top of my bales. Move the camera over here so you can see what I'm doing. The strap's not mandatory because I'm going to be putting a basket hitch around my bales, but I've got it on there at just one more thing to help hold them in place. So my bags basically hold the hay where it needs to be. I put this basket hitch around it just to hold everything in place so that it doesn't sway forward or backward if I'm going down a hill or up a hill. So the key to this is your rope comes around from your bars about parallel. So the rope comes out the bottom. I'm going to grab this bale with my shoulder and kind of raise it up, pull that rope tight. Now bring the rope up. I'm just going to bring it through my top rope. And I'm going to cinch it down nice and tight. Put my packer's knot in there. 1/2 inch on a loop. 1/2 inch over that. My extra rope with the bags, I just tuck it down inside the bag. I'll do the same to the other side. We'll have our hay ready to go. I'll do this one for you. Chase any slack over there. Pull it out the bottom. Raise up, nice and tight. Come up over. Put that through our rope. Snug it down tight. Put our loop in there, a packer's knot with a 1/2 inch over it. Tuck the excess in. That holds that bell on that mule just perfectly tight. It won't go anywhere. And that's what we need. I'll walk. There we go. Well, I'd like to thank Dooley for helping us out today. He did a pretty good job, and I'd like to thank you all for watching. Hopefully there's something on here that will help you out. If there was, give me a thumbs up. You know the drill. Subscribe if you haven't, like if you do, and hit the bell for notifications. Share this video, and hopefully it'll help many people out. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.